Hi, my name is Shia Khaled. I'd like to welcome you to my Excel training. In this training, I'll be demonstrating to you how you can format a worksheet. Okay, so if you look at my work area here, you realize that I have a lot of data here, I have information in my cells, and I'm going to use it to demonstrate a couple of concepts. Okay, so first I want to show you is how you can select cells in the worksheet. Okay, there are multiple ways you can select cell in the worksheet, and number one is by using the control key. Okay, if you click on a cell here, cell A1, and you hold the control key and you go to the last key that you're going, you can use it to select multiple cells. Using the control key allows you to select multiple cells. So if I hold on to my control key, you see that I'm selecting multiple cells here. Okay, so I've selected them and I do control C to copy. Okay, so this actually won't collect multiple cells, but if you do that, you can use this to select multiple cells if you want to perform a particular function. Let's say you want to increase the font. Okay, you see that the font only affects the cell you selected, that I selected. If you notice that the other cells are on font 9. Okay, so it depends on what you want to do. That's one way. Another way is to use the shift key. Now if you start from the first cell and you hold on the shift key and you go to here, you see it helps you to select the entire workspace area that you want to make use of. And another thing you could do is that you could name this worksheet area. Okay, it's called, you can name it in the name box and call it, my name is Shay, so let me use Shay. Okay, so each time I select, if I want to select, let's say I'm here and I'm typing something, and I want to select, let's say I selected this cell, right? Okay, and I want to select this entire cell here, entire workspace area. I could just click on my name box and click Share. So it automatically selects. Wait, it shouldn't be that. This is what I want to do. Okay, so if I name this as Shay here. Okay, so I think I've already named this cell here before. Okay, but let's continue. So that helps you to select. The other way you could do that is that if you hold on the shift key here and you press F8. Now F8 gives you an option called extend selection. If you look at it here, my status bar, it's called extend selection. So this extend selection allows me to extend my selection. So if I click on it here, you see I don't need to press any key, just clicking on where I want to the cell that I want to extend my selection to. So if I want to extend it here, I want to extend it here, I want to extend it here, I just extend it. Now this is equivalent to using my shift key, okay, to select. So if I hold the shift key down, I press and I click on where I want to extend my selection to, I do that. But because I'm using F8, the extend selection allows me to do that without even pressing the shift key. All I just need to do is to click on the cell I want to extend my selection to, and I do that. Now the other option where I use my control key is that if I press shift F8, you see it has changed the status to add to selection. So instead of me selecting the entire, I could just choose add another cell to my already selected cells. Okay, so this is so if you want to choose a particular cell you want to add to a selection, or unless you want to delete, you could just use the control shift F8 key to do that. So I'll go back to my normal mode. Control F, shift F10, shift F8, sorry. Okay, so I'm back to normal. Okay, so let me clear this off so that I could clean that up. Okay, so now what I want to move into now is how to format my cell. Now if you look at it, this is supposed to be a table itself. I have my employee bio data here and I have my name. If you look at it, you see that the name is Eden, and so you can completely figure out the name because the cell here, this line here is actually covering a couple of things, so I want to ensure that it's well formatted. Now the two ways you could do that. Now you could either drag this ruler here, the width. Now by default every cell has a width of 8.5, and I'm going to show you how you can increase the width by default and all that. But if I want to increase this, if I double click on this, you see that my bio data has extended. Now if I have a content here, I type let's say glory is my name. Okay, so well, I wanted to see how we could extend. Let me keep typing something a bit longer. Okay, the reason why it's like this is because I'm having a table there. Okay, so if you look at this here, you look at the other way. I could double click on this. You see, it extends it based on my content. Extending based on. So this is one way I can actually use to format this table. You see that it's looking nice compared to how it looked before. But let me show you another option. Let me show you another option. We could just do that. So if you click on format here, format cell, click on drop down, you see there's something we call auto fit height. So because we will focus more on the colon, we could do auto fit colon with auto fit colon. So like I said it's 8.5, so I could increase it to, let's say, 10. So if I increase it to 10, it's going to affect the entire colon width of the cell. Okay, so if I want to select it to, I want to apply it to every colon, I could just click on the control key here, click on the control key here, and click on this wall here, press shift key, okay, and or I could select the entire sheet and do my colon width to let's say 13. Okay, do you notice that everything is now on 13? But that doesn't still mean that it is properly aligned. So one of the options you could do is to double click on this. Okay, that will help you to ensure that it's properly aligned to fit the content that you have in the cell. Okay, so now it's beginning to make a sense. So let's go back to the format. Now in the format, you can actually, this is where you can actually make it a default width. Now if you look, like I said, the default width is 8.5. You can make it 13 by default. So that means that by default all other cells width will be 13. If you look at this, is 13. So if I want to confirm this, you see it's starting from 13. The width here is starting from 13. So you can use this to drag to increase the width of a particular cell or colon. The same way with the whole here. Okay, you can use it to increase it or decrease it to normal. Okay, so that is what I wanted to do. Now another thing, there's something we call merge and center. Now I want to centralize this employee bio data here. So I press the shift key and I hold it down to the extreme and I click on merge and center. Okay, so you see that it is merge this all these cells A, B, C, D. That's merge the cell and it's named employee data. Okay, so I named that employee data. So what I want to do is I still want to extend this cell here. I think it's too small. So one of the things I could do is to hold down, press F8. Okay, F8 will take me to add extension. Okay, so I've done that already. So you could use the format and click colon width. Let me say I want to increase it to 16. Okay, so you see it's getting better now. Okay, so I've done that. Now I can increase the width here, the width of the wall, the height of the wall. Okay, so the height of the wall is 12 here. I can do 14. Okay, so everything is increased to 14, or I can easily come here and drag this down. This only affects the cell, not the entire cell. So bring it to the center here. Okay, so now I can use an autofill here. I can make the background of this cell, let's say yellow. You see, I've changed it to yellow, and I can also increase the font to, let's say, let me use 12. Okay, so I can bolden it. Okay, so it's beginning to look a little bit better now. So You could also use the shift key. You could use the shift key and place the stream here and bolden this, okay, or centralize it by alignment. I can centralize this, okay. So I've done that. So one other thing I want to show you is that how you can actually turn this data into a table. Now the advantage of using a table is that with that you could actually sort content, you could sort it out. Now with this I can't perform any function here. The only thing I want to do, I can view, but if I want to sort out, okay, I want to sort out people based on their occupation or based on their date of birth or location, a table allows me to do that. So to input a table, press your F8, okay, for selection, okay, press F8, 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 okay. So okay, so I've selected this. So what I want to do is to input a table. So you click on your ribbon, you do insert, and you click on table. Now a table says that where is the data for your table. Now if I click on this checkbox, it means that my table has an header, which is going to make use of this name, date of birth as my header. But if I want to check it, if I check it, it's going to make use of this name, date of birth, location and occupation as my header. But if I want to check, it's going to impute its own header. So let me use this. Okay, so you notice that I have this already. So now with this I can actually format, these are my design table styles. I could choose any different table styles I want to use. I could use this depending on what I feel is convenient for me. I could use this, let me use this. I think this is fine for me. Now every table, now if you select a particular cell, okay, now there's a quick analysis tool here that you can actually make use of. It's not displaying, it definitely should display that. Okay, so with that I've actually turned this into a table and I could filter. Okay, so if I want to see only, I can select the names I want to view. If I want to view information of only Femi Badmus, you see, these are one of the benefits of using a table. Table allows me to filter my content. If I want to show you only John, okay, filter it, gives me information. So those are some of the things that a table allows you to do. It makes your work a little bit neat, and you can make use of a couple of those information. So I hope this information has helped you. Oh, lastly, before I go, I just want to show you how you could use the go to select cells. So if I do click on go to, okay, now the reason why I have this is because I've already used it to reference some particular information. So if I want to reference, if I want to select, let's say cell A3 to C3, I could do it here, A3 to C3, I do okay. You see that they selected it from A to C. So this is another way. So this is the quick analysis tool I was talking about. You could actually use it to perform a couple of functions too. You could also use the view chart. So if I do an insert chart, if I want to create the pie chart from this, I could create a pie chart from that information. Okay, so this is the information, but I won't be going into this right now. This is not what I intend showing you. We'll do that later time, but this is exactly what I just wanted to show you. So you realize that now you have a proper neat table that you could make use of. So thank you very much for viewing this video. I hope this video is informative to you. Thank